YouTube quickly. I think this should work. Yeah, I think I'm live on YouTube now, so you should be able to see my screen, I think, on YouTube. So if you go to my YouTube, if you want me to look at your team, what you do is you go to my YouTube, you subscribe to my YouTube channel, and write in the chat, show me your Instagram username, which you use to DM me your team, and then I will go to Instagram and look for your username and try to find your team. Because my goal right now is trying to hit 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. So if all of you who are watching right now subscribe to my YouTube channel, the next week I can have a proper stream up on YouTube and TikTok at the same time. And if you want me to check out your team, you can send a super chat to guarantee that I look at your team. That's my plan in the long term. Liam, I have Depay, Kane, and Mbappe limitless. Is that good? Depay, Kane, and Mbappe limitless. Move your head, please, and I'll subscribe. Yeah, sure. I'll move my head. Let's try to get 10 subscribers while I move my head. Is this your final team? It should be, yes. Your Instagram is private. You can still request a DM and I'll find it. Why Vermaelen? Roberto Martinez, in his press conference, he confirmed that Vermaelen is going to be starting. So for 5 million, getting a Belgian defender who's the most likely to keep a clean sheet who are the most likely team to keep a clean sheet is worth it. According to the odds, I'll put it up on my YouTube channel, you can see that Belgium have a 61% chance of keeping a clean sheet. But what are you going to do next week? So next week, between the third round and the round of 16, you actually have unlimited transfers again. You have like another wild card. So there's no problem. Maguire was on the bench. Did I get that wrong? Let me check quickly. England results. Was it the Croatia game that he wasn't on the bench for then? Yeah, Harry Maguire was on the bench against Scotland, so I got that wrong. Let's see the England-Croatia game. Yeah, I switched the two around. So he wasn't on the bench against Croatia, but he was on the bench against Scotland. He didn't come on though. So what are they saying on Twitter about Maguire? Let's check. Harry Maguire. Marlin or Mbolo? I think Marlin, because here I'll show you. On the odds, I'll pull it up quickly. Marlin has a 42% chance of scoring and Mbolo has a 35% chance of scoring. Now one thing you could account for is if you look at Switzerland's table, Switzerland do need the win, but I think they're all but knocked out. They have to win 3-0, they have to go for it. Yeah, or they need Wales to lose by a lot. So I don't know. I don't think Mbolo is a better option. The only reason I would go for Mbolo is if you don't have an Italian player today, then he would be the best captain today. That's the only reason I would go for Mbolo. Should you not have Gosens on the bench? Yes, I will. This isn't like the way I'm going to line up. It's only the way my wildcard is looking right now. Why is your team's minus 0.1 million? Because prices have gone up for some players, which by the way, they didn't even tell us they were going to do price rises. Like in the rules, it said nothing about price rises. So if some of my players have gone up, like Lukaku already had him in my team, so his price went up, which is why I have more money than some of you might have. What is your YouTube? My YouTube is FPL_Liam, same as my TikTok. And you can also go to my YouTube straight from my TikTok channel. It's linked. There's like a link in the bottom of my name. There's a link. You can click that and go to my YouTube channel. So I'm going to go to my YouTube now and pick a random name. And I'm going to check your Instagram DM. So here we have someone called F. Keane. I hope that's not a shot at Roy Keane because he'll find you. Find you and kill you. F. Keane, okay. Instagram, go to the DMs. Refresh. I'll try finding your team, Keane. Marlin or Yarmolenko? Marlin. Found you, F. Keane. Good. And another thing that helps, guys, is if you spam my Instagram with your DMs, that would make me more likely to see it because it would be more recent. Because otherwise it goes far back in history and I can't find it by doing Command F. Okay, so if you on my YouTube stream, you can all see this, but if you're on my TikTok or not on my YouTube stream, I'll read it out to you. So F. Keane has Depay, Lukaku, Marlin, Chiesa, De Bruyne, Damsgaard, Mele, Dumfries, Toloi, Bastoni, Safonov, Unai Simon, Havertz, Gosens, Malinovsky. Very, very good team. Only thing I'll say is Mele isn't that likely to keep a clean sheet. He has, I'll show you, Denmark. He has a 44% chance of keeping a clean sheet, which is a bit worse than all the other big teams. So if you can find a different 4.5 million defender, that might be better for you. So for example, you could go for someone like Tyrone Mings, or you could go for, who else could you go for? Yeah, or you already have 2 Italian defenders. So there's not much more you can do, but I might consider Mings over Mele, but Mings isn't fully nailed. Is your wildcard still valid? Yes, I can still use my wildcard. Wijnaldum, he's good, but if you watched the second Netherlands game, he played a bit deeper than he did in the first game, which is actually reflected in his XG stats. He only had 0.1 or 0.2 expected goal involvements in that game, so I'm not sure I'd go for him anymore, especially not for 8 mil. What's your YouTube? FPL underscore Liam. It's linked to my TikTok. Should I keep Shaqiri? I mean, yeah, you should keep him. I wouldn't transfer him in, but I would keep him, especially against Turkey. Bale or Chiesa? Bale, if you're on a Limitless. On a wildcard, I'm not sure I'd go for him. Why not Toloi or Emerson? They are wingback. How much is Toloi? Let me find him quickly. Oh, Toloi is at 4.5 mil. Okay, so wait, let me do some research on Toloi quickly, see where he plays. Why not Moreno? Will he not start? I'm not convinced that he'll start, which is why I'm not going to go for him. Quite simple. So wait, let me see. Italy results. So Di Lorenzo is one competing with Toloi, and he plays at right back. Yeah, so I'm probably better off with Toloi. How does he play for his club team? How does he go forward a lot? Let's check. Why not Kane? Because Kane has been awful. Ramsey's playing ST. That could be a good shout because he's a midfielder. Is he playing striker? Are you sure? Patrick Van Aanholt won't start. Are you sure? How do you know that? I think he will start because Netherlands are only rotating 2 players, and I doubt that's going to be Van Aanholt. Why Vermaelen? Roberto Martinez confirmed that he's starting. Yarmolenko or Bale? I'd probably go Bale. Do you use wildcard this week? Yeah, I will. But again, if you only have, if you weren't loaded up on Italy players and you only have 2 or 3 players you're concerned about, or that you think might not start or definitely won't start, I would use transfers on them. Otherwise, if your team was a mess like mine with like 6 or 7 players who either could be rotated or definitely won't start, then I would wildcard. Gini played deeper. That's Wijnaldum, obviously. He played a bit deeper in the second game, so I'm not sure I'd focus on him, especially not for 8 mil. Toloi over Bastoni. Yeah, I might agree with you. So let's see. So Toloi doesn't play that attacking for his club. In 2020-2021 for Atalanta, he had 0.16 expected goal involvements per 90, which isn't great, but it's not awful. Let's compare that to Bastoni quickly. Because the thing with centre backs, they have the potential to go up and win headers, and he's quite tall, 6'2.5". Yeah, there's not much in it between Toloi and Bastoni. I might go for Toloi, but I'm not sure. The thing with Toloi is you could also get subbed off, so I think I might just stick with Bastoni. Liam, how do I get you to review my team? Go to YouTube and subscribe to my channel. My channel is FPL_Liam, and then I'm gonna look at your team. So, and if you tell me that you subbed in the chat, and you give me your @ your username on Instagram, and you go to Instagram and DM me your team, then I'll take a look at your team and give you some advice. So, for example, I'm gonna choose this guy, Cade Harris, from my YouTube chat, who told me that he subbed. I'm gonna find his DM. And I'm going to take a look at his team to help him out. Let's do it quickly. But yeah, so go over to my YouTube channel and subscribe, and tell me in the chat what your Instagram username is, and DM me on Instagram your team. So let me go do that quickly. Oh, I can't find your team, Kate Harris. Let me zoom out quickly. Is Ronaldo good? Yes, he's good. A bit expensive though. Your team's too expensive. Okay, so some of you might not have enjoyed the same price rises that I did. So someone like Lukaku might be out of your reach. So let me find someone you can downgrade a bit so you can afford more players. So what you could do is you could downgrade Vermaelen to Toloi from Italy, and that can free up enough money for you to do that to wildcard still and copy my team other than that. But remember, this team isn't for you to copy, it's just to give you ideas. So you can double up on Italy defense, for example, or you can go for Mele or something. Olmo or Malinovsky and Vermaelen or Meunier. I would rather have, let's see, Olmo and Malinovsky or Vermaelen and Meunier. I'd rather have Meunier than Vermaelen, and I'd rather have Malinovsky than Olmo, if that helps. Actually, I might go for Olmo. The only issue with Olmo is he's not nailed, so I'm not sure I'd go for him, whereas Malinovsky is. I'm trying to find KD Harris's team, but I can't find it. You can all see me looking for it on YouTube, right? Yeah, I can't find your teammate, I'm sorry. Remember to send it to my Instagram that's linked to my YouTube channel. Not to the FPL underscore Instagram, because that's not mine. I don't run that account. So let's go back to YouTube and find more people. I subbed everyone. Riley Jono. Let me take a look at your team. Riley Jono. I'm not a Liverpool fan, but nice, I can see that you're a Liverpool fan. Let me take a look at your team quickly. Riley Jono. Can't find your teammate. Make sure to spam, to send it again. Send me your team recently, because otherwise I can't find it when I'm looking for it. I'll look for someone else so I can actually find. Harley Ward. Harley Ward. Let me try finding your message. Boys, I literally can't find anyone's messages. This is not good. Let me reload again and try finding it again. Final team. This is probably my final team, yes. I might go for Toloi over Bastoni. That's the only thing I'm considering. Chiesa or Shaqiri captain. Tough one. Let me check quickly and I'll get back to you on that one. Chiesa or Shaqiri. I might actually go for Shaqiri over Chiesa. That's not a bad idea. What's wrong with my Instagram DMs? Okay, I'm just going to pick someone random from my Instagram DMs because this is taking way too long. Okay, can you please review I subbed? Josh Stafford. Let me review your team. Josh has Depay, Kane, Eden Hazard, Shaqiri, Chiesa, De Bruyne, Alba, Meunier, Stones, Dumfries, Donnarumma, Stecklenburg, Gosens, Mbappe, Havertz. I think this is probably a wildcard team. Very, very strong. I like De Bruyne and Hazard double up. No, this is not a wildcard. This is a Limitless. Yeah. On a Limitless, this is a perfect team, I would say. Almost perfect, yeah. I might go for maybe Lukaku over Mbappe, but Mbappe against Portugal, like everyone said, with their high line, he could be a good shout. Yeah, I don't mind Mbappe there. Yeah, a very, very strong teammate. Very, very strong. If you want, you could go for Gnabry over Shaqiri. That's one thing I will tell you. Because if you're not captaining Shaqiri today, I'd rather have Gnabry there than him. Shouldn't you play Bastoni? I will. Don't worry. I have time to sort out my team according to the order that they play in. Why the Danish guy? Because he played one game. He took some set pieces, and he was very attacking. He played well as well. He played attacking midfield. He got 0.7 expected goal involvement per 90. Opinions on Bale and Ramsey. Let me see Wales' lineup quickly. Someone said, Ramsey's playing up front. I don't think that's true, but he will play attacking. He will play an attacking mid, which is not bad. Playing against Italy, though, I don't think I'd go for either of them. I'm not going to lie. I wouldn't on today's games. I would only consider Swiss and Italian players, and I'm not even taking any Swiss players in my current team because I'm not sure how Turkey will perform. But let's see, because neither team's been very good. Will Meunier get dropped? I don't think so, no. Because who would he get dropped for? Gnabry or Lukaku? Both. But I'd probably Gnabry for this week. Nah, Lukaku. I'd rather have Lukaku than Gnabry, but if you can get both, get both. I'd also rather have Havertz than Gnabry. But here, I'll show you. They have similar goal scoring odds, but just Lukaku is more proven in this tournament. Belotti or Mbolo? Oh, tough. Mbolo, I would say. Let's check let's see what odds all the bookies are giving to the Italian attackers quickly. Change match. Italy, Wales. Again, if you go to my YouTube channel, FPL_Liam, you can see exactly how I'm calculating all these odds. Gnabry or Jota? Gnabry for sure. He has a much easier game. Have you thought about Belotti? Belotti is a forward in the game. I think he's 8 mil. I think he's a bit too much for me. He has a 40% chance of scoring at any time. So I don't think he's worth it. So the way I would do that is 4 out of 6 plus 4. Or 4 divided by 6 plus 4 is 10, right? So you'd get 4. He has a 40% chance of scoring. That's not better than Depay, Lukaku, or Marlon, so I don't think I would go for him. But he's not a bad shout. Wijnaldum, Ramsey, or Bale? Wijnaldum. Ramsey and Bale are playing Italy. I'm not sure I'd go for them. What Netherlands fullbacks do you think will start? I think on the left it's either going to be Carrasco or Shadley, and on the right it's going to be Meunier. I hope that helps you. Why Vermaelen instead of Boyata and Denea? Because Roberto Martinez confirmed, and I quote, that Vermaelen will be starting. Gnabry or Havertz? Havertz. Can you please see my team? I can try, but I missed your name, so I don't know. Do you think Wijnaldum will start? I don't think so, no. I think Van Aanholt will start again. Change your Limitless team. Oh, why? Do I have Italians there who are not starting? Let me check. I must, right? Again, guys, if you want me to review your team, subscribe to my YouTube channel, which is FPL_Liam, and tell me in the chat that you've subscribed. And also DM me on Instagram saying that you sub to my YouTube, and I'll go through my Instagram requests and pick teams at random and try helping you. So on my... Oh, yeah. So for the Limitless I have on my TikTok, I would change Spinazzola probably to either Ricardo Rodriguez or Jordi Alba, and Insigne to... What other midfielders would be good this week? Possibly. Oh, I need to charge my phone. 1 second. Sorry, boys. I was on 1%. All right. I might have to hold my phone up now. Hopefully that's okay with you guys. It'll be a bit... Yeah, that should be okay. Grealish, question mark. I don't think Grealish is... I don't think Grealish is a good option because I don't see him being nailed. If he was nailed, I would definitely say Grealish. But otherwise, nah, I don't think so. Yes, he used wildcard. Yeah, I did use wildcard. Can you update your Limitless team? I just need to think. I'm not going to give you guys random advice. I need to think about who I would take instead of Insigne. That's the only tough thing with Limitless. Captain Chiesa or what? Yeah, I would captain Chiesa in this team for sure. Have you used both tokens? Yes, after this week I will have. If you downgrade Depay, you can make huge changes in midfield/defense. But why would I downgrade Depay? He's playing North Macedonia. He's probably one of the best players this week. Chiesa or Jorginho? Chiesa for sure. Will Depay start? Yes, he will. Will Lukaku play? I think he will as well, yeah. Boyata, he won't start. Vermaelen will start over him. Havertz or Kimmich? Havertz for sure. Why are you playing Chiesa? Because he's starting for Italy. What site do you use to see the odds? I use oddschecker.com. If you DM me on Instagram, like a couple hours after the stream ends, when I'm not being spammed, and you say what site do you use, I'll send you the exact link. But it's oddschecker.com. Odds, O-D-D-S, checker, C-H-E-C-H-E-R.com. Can you move your head, please? Yeah, wait, let me. There you go. Vermaelen or Rodriguez? Vermaelen. Will Mings start 100%? No, he's a risk for sure, but I think he's worth it because of how likely England are to keep a clean sheet. YouTube lagging. Oh, sorry about that. I've got nothing really playing, so it's okay if it lags. Let's see. I'm going to try finding a good midfielder. So if you're watching my YouTube stream and subscribed, you can take a look at what I'm exactly doing. I'm taking a look at all the midfielders from all the countries, and I'm going to try seeing which one I would go for instead of Insigne. Honestly, I think other than Insigne, I think Perisic, to have him for Matchday 2 and captain him could be a huge advantage. So on Limitless, not on Wildcard, I would probably go for Perisic for Matchday 2. Mbappe, Kane, Depay, only one. Is this for Limitless or for Wildcard? For a Wildcard, I'd say Depay because he's the cheapest. And he's almost definitely starting. Otherwise, maybe on Limitless, I might consider Mbappe, but I'd still probably say Depay. You used a Wildcard? Yes, I did. Bonucci or Toloi? Toloi, because why would you pay more for Bonucci? Do you think Yarmolenko will do well this game week? He could, but he's not. I'm not as certain about Yarmolenko as I was last week. Is this your new team? Yes, it is. Gini or Chiesa? I would go for. Let's see. I think I'd go for Wijnaldum. Yeah, I'd go Wijnaldum over Chiesa. Chiesa or Shaqiri captain? Chiesa. Chiesa's got what? 33%? Roughly 30% chance of scoring. Let's see what Shaqiri has. Because Shaqiri's playing a much easier team, I would say. Shaqiri's got what? 4 out of 11? Let's say Shaqiri. I'll go Shaqiri over Chiesa. I'll make that call. Which means I should probably go for Shaqiri over Chiesa. What do you guys think? Do you think I should go Shaqiri or Chiesa? Spam whichever one you think. I need to decide between the two. Will they not ease Maguire in over Mings? I'm not sure. I don't know. Have you seen any news about Maguire being fit? I'll Google it and I'll see. Maguire. Yeah, I'm thinking Chiesa as well. It looks like the chat thinks Chiesa. Don't make last minute changes. Thank you. I agree. Yes. Thank you for saving me. You'll regret it. Yep. Thank you. Man United and England get Harry Maguire injury boost. Sorry, Kane hasn't moved to United yet.